A reality star and ex-lover of Prince Harry says he was a good kisser and clearly not a virgin when she met him in the wake of the Duke's revelation in memoir Spare that he lost his virginity to a mystery woman in a field behind a pub. In the book, which was released early in Spain earlier this week, Prince Harry reveals how he lost his virginity in 2001 aged 17 to an older woman who liked macho horses in a field behind a very busy pub, believed to have been the Rattlebone Inn in Wiltshire. "I mounted her quickly, after which she spanked my ass and sent me away," he said, instantly fueling fevered speculation as to who the mystery woman could be. Now Catherine Ominy, 51, an interior designer who praises the prince as a good kisser, has spoken out about her own experience with Prince Harry in a twist which could rule her out from being the mystery woman. "It was clear he wasn't a virgin when we met," Ms. Ominy told The Sun on Sunday. "He was 21 and he was very sure of himself. He was a great kisser and obviously knew what he was doing." Ms. Ominy, who was 34 at the time, described the prince as a total gentleman, but added he seemed to be looking for someone older to offer him wisdom and guidance in life. The couple went on a string of dates before Harry, whose security team allegedly disapproved of their relationship, changed his phone number, she added. The interior designer, who also starred on The Real Housewives of D.C., had another revelation up her sleeve. She told The Sun that around the time she was seeing Prince Harry, he also had a rendezvous with a woman who she claims was 10 years older than her, making her more than 20 years older than Harry. She staunchly denied any suggestion she was the woman who Harry lost his virginity to, saying she hates horses and is sad that the prince had such an encounter. At the time when Prince Harry was aged 21, he was in his partyboy era, with claims from his memoir indicating he used party hard and even take drugs such as cocaine and magic mushrooms. But despite having plenty of young women ready to throw themselves at him, Ms. Ominy said she believes he was lost and looking for someone older who he could trust. Prince Harry's penchant for the older woman is well known, although it's somewhat unlikely that any of the women he has been publicly linked to were involved in his steamy pub incident, but his dating history from that time does present several runners and riders. But this wasn't the last time Prince Harry was involved with an older woman, as reality star Catherine Ominy has spoken openly about their fling, despite their 13-year age gap. Although she's never revealed the date of their first meeting, The Real Housewives of D.C. star claims to have enjoyed a 2-month romance with the royal in 2006, when she was 34 and he was 21. Last November, Catherine said in an interview with The Sun that she met with Prince Harry, now 38, in a bar in Chelsea while he was still in a long-term on-off relationship with socialite Chelsea Davy. She says that after having a few drinks, the pair then went to Eclipse nightclub in South Kensington together, before heading to one of his friends' houses. There, she says, they shared a cigarette on the steps outside and Harry really opened up to her. After going back inside, she claims Harry made them all bacon sandwiches, play-fought with his friends and gave her a kiss before heading home. Catherine claims they met a few more times before the romance fizzled out, and it wasn't until 2009, a year after she married her second husband, from whom she is now separated, that the two bumped into each other again at a polo match. Appearing on Piers Morgan and Censored last month, Catherine said doesn't recognize Harry and insisted he would not have been the sort of person to make a 6-part documentary with Netflix when she knew him. She said, "Meghan got a spell over him, and that's why I don't recognize him, because he used to be so down-to-earth and normal and there's so little of him I actually recognize. He would never in a million years back in those days have been the sort of person to do this show, ever." Natalie Pinkham. In 1999, Prince Harry reportedly met sports presenter Natalie Pinkham at the Rugby World Cup in Wales when he was 15 and she was in her early 20s. When Harry was 17, the Mail reported that he'd struck up a close friendship with Natalie, then 24, who was a researcher on Ready, Steady, Cook at the time. Sources said he was infatuated with Miss Pinkham and regularly sent her flirtatious emails and text messages. However, she denied they were more than friends, saying, "We are close friends and we've known each other for a few years. We speak regularly on the phone, but I really don't want to say anything else." In 2006, photos emerged of Prince Harry, who was still dating Chelsea Davy at the time, groping Natalie's chest at a party, which were then published in The Sun. Speaking to the Mail on Sunday shortly afterwards, Natalie denied that she was romantically involved with the prince, with a source saying that she considered him to be a normal bloke. Prince Harry and Natalie's relationship didn't blossom further from there, and she went on to marry Endemol executive, Owain Walbioff, and the pair now have 2 children. In 2019, it was reported that Prince Harry had ghosted Natalie following his marriage to Meghan Markle. Speaking to The Sun, a source claimed, "She is quite rightfully miffed. She has known Harry for years and was not only his drinking buddy, but his confidant. They were super close, but it was purely platonic. When Harry got together with Meghan, their relationship rapidly changed, it just went flat and noticeably cooled off." However, they added, Natalie feels Meghan is the sensible soulmate who will tame Harry's wild side. She may have been rumored to have dated Prince Harry in the past, but Liz Hurley has gone out of her way to deny that she is the woman who enjoyed a countryside tryst with the royal. In December, the 57-year-old actor was asked about the rumor during an interview with the Saturday Times magazine. When asked about whether she could be the mysterious older woman who took Harry's virginity, Liz replied, "Not me. Not guilty." Ha! Making sure there was no room for confusion, she then added, "No. Not me. Absolutely not." The actress has never been pictured with the royal, with the basis of the rumors being that she owned a home in Gloucestershire, where Prince Harry spent a lot of time, from 2001 to 2022. In a post on her now-deleted blog The Tig, Meghan Markle confessed that she had had a girl crush on the actress since she wore her iconic safety pin Versace dress in 1994. Alongside a Q&A interview with Liz, Meghan wrote, "I wish I could lie and tell you that my 17-year-old self didn't try to replicate this look for high school prom, but oh my, would the photos prove me wrong. I have always loved everything about Liz Hurley. Let's face it, it's more likely than not that the mysterious woman Prince Harry spent the night with doesn't feature on this list at all, and is probably a private citizen who managed to slip under the radar." Susanna Harvey, 44, is reportedly a keen horsewoman and is now chief executive of Cotswold Airport, and has denied being the older woman who took Prince Harry's virginity in a humiliating encounter behind a busy pub. The former model posted a photo of Ginger Nuts biscuits to her Instagram stories with a caption stating, "The only ones I've ever touched." Harry was said to have hit on Miss Harvey, now a 44-year-old successful businesswoman and mother of 2, who is engaged to be married, at the Beaufort Hunt Christmas ball held in a marquee in the grounds of Badminton House in Gloucestershire. She told the Mail at the time that the then-teenager, who was still a pupil at Eton, had showered her with compliments before leading her outside and across a muddy field. "I couldn't believe it when he made a beeline for me," she said at the time. She reportedly told the prince she was 6 years older than him, but he did not mind. The pair enjoyed several intimate dances before sitting down together to drink champagne when Harry suggested they get some air. She said he handled her like a grown man. "It was very nice, but as we were kissing I started to get worried that his bodyguards would be looking for him. I didn't want to get him into trouble," Miss Harvey said. "He's a wild child and William was helpless to stop him. Outside he handled me like a grown man. He grabbed me by the waist and pulled me into him. It felt like his hands were going round my whole waist. The kissing was full of passion. My mouth was numb and couldn't move," she said in a 2002 interview. Little is known about Harry's relationship with polo player Emma Tomlinson, but it is thought they met at Beaufort Polo Club in Gloucestershire. The pair were often pictured together at the club during and after polo matches. 9 years his senior, she would have been 26 at the time of the Duke's supposed field trip, and is now an equine vet as well as continuing her love of horses through the sport.